This is Dr. Clyde. In 2021, Narman Roger and I published a paper out of University of California, San Francisco, showing how muscle in our body turns on or shuts off to burn a wide range of calories to the tune of 1,000 calorie dynamic range based on how much we're moving and how we're eating throughout the day. So if there's a huge gap between what the body needs and what it gets, it has this amazing ability to shut down, to survive what it perceives as a starvation experience. 6 years after subjects were on the Biggest Loser television show, where they exercise really hard and have really strict dieting, they had an average suppressed resting metabolic rate of 500 calories per day, as much as 800 calories per day, close to the theoretical limit that Roger Narman and I showed from the super relaxed state of 1,000 calories per day. How does the body shut down so much? Or what Levine and co-workers in 1998 and since then have shown is if you overeat by 1,000 calories, you won't gain any body fat if you move frequently throughout the day, even if that movement isn't many calories that you're burning. So how is it that you can eat an extra 1,000 calories if you move frequently throughout the day, no increase in body fat, so your resting metabolic rate goes up way high? Or if you're exercising really hard and there's a huge gap between what your body needs and gets, it can shut down because you're not getting enough by the same amount, 1,000 calories. How does it get this massive dynamic range? You can think of it metaphorically like with a car, where if you're driving it really fast, it burns a lot of fuel. If it's in your garage, it doesn't burn any fuel. But if it's at the stop sign or the red light, it's not moving but burning calories. And every time you move or contract your muscles, those muscles will keep idling. And if there's enough calories available, even if you're restricting some, but there's enough to keep it going, it'll keep idling. But with really strict dieting, in particular concurrent with exercise, where there's a huge gap between what you need and supplying, then the muscles will shut down to survive that starvation experience. And it won't make any sense. How can I work out so hard and diet so hard, and yet I'm not experiencing the weight loss that I should? I've worked with people who are only eating 1,000 calories a day. They expect that they would need 2,000, and yet nothing that they're doing is working. And the harder they try, the less it seems to work. And this is because of the body's profound ability to shut down in response to that starvation experience. So what do? Instead of just exercising and dieting, think about what Hippocrates said over 2 millennia ago, which is moderation. Moderation is what keeps your body from shutting down. So don't just think about exercise and strict dieting. Think about the quality of your sleep, stress management so that you don't lose lean tissue and have strong DNA gene expression from stress and sleep respectively as a foundation. And then you restrict calories by as much as 25%, but not more than that, because that's where you're going to have a diminishing return because of the body's adaptation through the super relaxed state to shut you down to survive that excess caloric restriction. And the harder you exercise, the greater you generate a deficit between what your body is needing and what it gets. And then not only are you not seeing the weight loss or whatever goals that you're trying to achieve, you also start to struggle to stay healthy in the face of all that exercise. So you start getting overtraining symptoms, even if you never considered yourself to be athletic. So the key here is to provide your body what it needs to keep going, which we fundamentally think of as the concept of metabolism.